Since Spider-Man Brand New Day is near, I decided to get my hands on the brand new Spider-Man Brand New Day Marvel Legends release. Now, sadly, the Hulk wasn't even there, or he's even out right now in my country, so I couldn't get him for the review, but one's better than none, so we have Spider-Man today. Just taking a look at the new suit for Tom Holland, and this is probably my favourite one of his suits that we've seen right now. It just looks great. And I actually can't wait for the new movie to come out as well. It's actually like, the more closer it gets, the more itchy I am to actually watch the movie. But enough about the movie, getting the figure out of the box, and first impressions were very good. This figure also has painted web lines, which is always a nice addition to any Spider-Man figure that has web lines. And I'm really loving the suit more the closer it actually gets to the movie being released. Seeing it in the trailers and all, it looks great. I actually really like the suit. Even taking a closer look at the mask head sculpt is pretty good. You don't get a Tom Holland Peter Parker head sculpt, so you can only display him with the mask. Unless you have a Tom Holland Peter Parker head lying around from earlier releases, you're kind of stuck with the mask head sculpt on this figure, which, you know, isn't bad. It's actually probably better. I probably wouldn't display him with the mask off anyway, but I think it would have been a nice addition. The other accessories included as well are wall crawling hands, twippy hands, and 2 web accessories that can actually attach to his forearm. I'm not the biggest fan of the web accessories, I can't lie. I don't know why, I just don't like them. Yes, they can attach to his forearm. It kind of looks like he's like holding a shield or something. I'm just not the biggest fan of it. I think I would have rather get the just, you know, bog standard web accessory. Like, it's different. I get it, yeah, it's different. But for some reason, I just can't get my head around to actually liking this for some reason. Taking a closer look at the spider logos. I really like the spider logo on the front and the back. I think the back is more of my favorite than the front. I think they fit the suit, like, extremely well. Now on to the articulation, and this figure's articulation is pretty good. The head is on a different peg than usually other Marvel Legends are, which allows him to look up a lot more. This is what you need with a Spider-Man figure. You need to be able for him to look up, so you can get him in those dynamic poses. I like this choice. Decent articulation at the arms and the butterfly joints, and also the hands. Upper waist rotation, which gives great range and articulation. Adding that with the head being able to look up, you can get some really cool shots of Spider-Man. And an included ab crunch as well. The legs are just bog standard Marvel Legends without the toe articulation, so yeah, we're just going to keep going with that one. Articulation's pretty good. It allows you to get some great poses with Spider-Man. Now we're going to move on to the size comparisons. I'm going to pick 3 figures to compare with the Brand New Day Marvel Legends Spider-Man. Here he is next to the Amazing Spider-Man and Tobey Maguire's Mayfix Spider-Man. And honestly, I do really like how this looks, even though you don't really see this because he doesn't wear that suit whenever he's with them. I just really like it though. I do really like it. Next up is my previous review, the SH Figuarts Yoshi. Not really much correlation going on with the two of them. It's just, you know, last review, you know, I kind of have to do it. And lastly, I don't have the Brand New Day Hulk, so this Ragnarok Hulk is just going to have to be a substitute for now. That will be, obviously, when I get the Hulk, I'll just compare him with the Spider-Man. But yeah, this is all I have right now. Now on to the game out of 10. Which figure will climb towards the top? For Brand New Day Marvel Legends Spider-Man, I'm really liking it. One of the cheaper Marvel Legends as well. It's got some great articulation. The suit looks really clean, and you will have a lot of fun posing this guy around. Especially when the movie comes out. I think you're going to have more of a cortisol spike when that movie comes out with this figure. Negatives for me is the web accessories are a bit Not really a fan of them, really. Kind of wish we also got a Tom Holland Peter Parker head sculpt, but then again, it probably would have boosted the price up a bit, so I'm not too thing about that, really. And lastly, I do think this figure will get a re-release with a brighter tone of colour, so I don't get why they probably went with a darker tone. I think it's majority of the blue that's probably a bit too dark. So with the positives and the negatives out of the way, I'm going to give the Brand New Day Marvel Legends Spider-Man a 7.5 out of 10. He's a pretty good figure. I would recommend getting it if you are a fan of Marvel Legends and or Spider-Man figures. And also, my score shouldn't predict if you should buy this figure or not. At the end of the day, it is just your decision, just how like mine was a 7.5 out of 10. For me, this figure is recommendable. I do really think this is probably one of the better Spider-Mans out right now. And that's the end of the review. Like, comment, and subscribe. And now I'm going to go rock back and forth in the corner of my room until the movie comes out. Yeah!